Hello, it is the 1st of October 2010. Flash crash that happened on the 6th of May of this year, where the stocks were plummeting towards the downside, over 1,000 points. Now, originally, they called it a fat finger typo, and what irritates me is how they insult our intelligence by saying a story of this magnitude. Oh, this investor pushed a T for trillion instead of billion. And for many minutes, wild things were happening amongst Wall Street. But because the story was outlandish, I guess, it didn't take them long to say it wasn't that way. But I received an interesting article today. The link is in the description box below. Very short article. It starts off by stating a large investor using an automated trading software to sell future contracts sparked the brief but historic stock market flash crash on the 6th of May. According to a report by federal regulators released Friday. Now, how many of these official reports do we need to say, wait a second here, there's something wrong with it, whether it be the unemployment reports, whether it be the inflation reports, whether it be the 911 official story. But moving on towards this particular case here. I'll continue on with the article. In the 104-page report, staff members at Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, and the Commodity Futures Trading Commission said an unnamed investor used a trading algorithmic to sell orders for future contracts called E-minis, which traders use to bet, keyword bet, on the future performance of stocks in the S&P 500 index. Now, how can one investor, one person, whether it be Warren Buffett or anybody else, manage to make something like this happen? For if it was one investor, I might agree with it, that being Goldman Sachs. There's been a lot going on, conspiracy, if you will, that they were just showing that they could do such a thing. And I wrote on here, flash crash once upon a time 5 months ago, because I think a lot of these mainstream media stories should start off with once upon a time, because when I was in school, I learned that if a story was fictional, you start it with once upon